we didn't see any fuel places, and we've now arrived and gone through the check-in for the ferry, so it was really fast. Took our passports, didn't they, and tickets. It was really good. Basically, it's not like there's nobody here. There's definitely like a few lanes, but really quick to get us through. And so looks like we'll be filling up in France, basically. I don't think we're going to be filling up here, are we? So no. Yeah, so now we're just waiting for the boat, I'm guessing. It could be a little while. I don't know whether we can put on an earlier boat or anything. I don't think so. I think there's only one boat, isn't there?
I thought it's only this one.
Yeah, I can't see. It says 8:15, so I think the boat's at 8:15. Yeah, I've got like a little ticket up on your you put it up on your windscreen. But yeah, so we're here, and yeah, we're waiting to go basically. So yeah, it should be good fun. For the ferry still. We've kind of gone past one part of the check-in to like another lane that we're actually going to board the ferry from, I think. We're just watching these sort of mad trucks kind of go and fly. They're like kind of little, I know they pull like trailers out, so they basically like the front part of a lorry, so they bring out like trailers that don't have a lorry. So I'm guessing on the other side somebody puts the trailer onto the boat, and then at this end they've got these kind of, you know, portable lorries that just go and pick them up and take them off. And it's really cool. They can drive backwards or forwards. The guy's chair swivels around. It's really cool, isn't it? Like, you know. Liking your ice cream? Is it nice? Yeah, so we had to get Emily another ice cream because she dropped it on the floor and then kind of screamed the place down, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, so we're in the Baule, the self-service restaurant on the boat. You can get a 2-course meal for €16.50, and you can get a 3-course meal for €20.50. So it's pretty good. There is a sort of more posh restaurant, Les Arbers, which there's kind of like chef cooked meals. I think it's a bit more sort of fancy, and that is 42 euros I think for the top meal there. They said there was an option for 32 euros, but yeah, it's a bit more expensive, so there's kind of like sort of half the price here for a kind of meal deal, if you like, to get a set of food. But yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty big restaurant, decent sort of space. Chloe's enjoying herself, even though she ain't got an ice cream, and she's not kicking off. But quite a big little restaurant, you know, enough space. We're only April, so I don't know how busy it gets in height summer. How's yours, Rach?
Yeah, good.
You've got beef bourguignon, haven't you? Emily's got chicken nuggets and chips, but she insisted on having the ice cream first. To be fair, she was pretty upset that she dropped it, wasn't she? So we got her another one, so it's sort of an holiday. I have got something that she said was veal, I think, but I'm not sure if it is. But it's quite nice and creamy taste, and really like it. And a dessert, not sure what that is, but really looking forward to trying it out. Some sort of cheesecake, I think. And of course a beer. But yeah, it took a while to get onto the boat. We got here around about 6 o'clock to the port, and we weren't on the boat till about 7:30, maybe 20 to 8. So we kind of had to quickly get in the cabin, get ourselves sorted out, and get up to the restaurant. Have you enjoyed that? You're on your dessert now. Emily's basically got through her ice cream finally, and has now got the what have you got? You've got chicken nugget and chips, haven't you? Yeah. So you can finally get access to those. Decided to come up on deck and outside on the Bretagne, and the bar's just in there behind me. Pretty cool, they got a magic show on. and we are heading away from, I think, the Isle of Wight. So I don't know if it will show up, but this is the Isle of Wight, I think, in the distance. I think I've still got a mobile signal from there at the moment, but we're kind of heading away from it. It's quite, you know, it's quite a good atmosphere out here. We've got like kids kind of running around the ship and jumping up and down, going up and down, but they're kind of up onto the roof and stuff, so probably won't see any light yet. I think the crew is trying to tell them not to do it. But yeah, basically, yeah, so it's like a nice evening. It's not too cold out here, it's not too windy. Yeah, it's really good. So basically, yeah, quite a nice cruise really, yeah, so far. Crossing over to Malo, and yeah, got the French flag. I think this must be a boat registered in France, so you got the French flag there. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, I had a quick drink in the bar, just saw the start of the magic show. Seemed to put on quite good entertainment actually. You know, it's a bit of like a kind of bar, nightclubby feel in there. Certainly not over the top, probably quite kid friendly actually. Yeah, really nice. And yeah, it sounded like the people were really trying to make an effort to kind of make it exciting experience, you know, for the trip over, which is only really just a cross-channel ferry. So, you know, you're not on like a full-on cruise liner here. So yeah, pretty cool that they've got that going on. But yeah, it's really nice out here. This is what I think must be kind of the smoking area or something, but there's nobody out here smoking. And yeah, looking really good. See the ship sort of like moving away, and there's another deck below, I think, where there is some sort of area where the kids are hanging out. Yeah, so all in all, a pretty cool boat. I'm going to go back to the cabin soon, as Rachel's taking the kids back down to the cabin, so I think I'm going to go and join them now and try and get ready for bed and everything, and kind of get a nice night's sleep before we got to make our onward journey tomorrow. But yeah, I thought, you know, come outside. It's definitely, it's like a kind of nice spring feeling to the air. There's no sort of cold. Yeah, it's really good out here, and I'm really glad I came out. There's no sort of sign of seasickness or anything at the moment. So yeah, not bad at all really. Yeah, pretty happy with the place. And yeah, it's going to be a shame to have to go to bed and kind of not see what the entertainment has on offer in the bar behind me. Welcome to our cabin on the Bretagne. It's cabin 6523, if that's any help to anyone, I think. And yeah, so it's a 4-berth cabin. We've got a window, we've got 2 top bunks, 2 little bunks at the bottom, 2 bottom bunks. And yeah, so like a window there, got curtains to close them for when you want no light to get in. It's dark at the moment because it's night time. So yeah, it looks pretty good. There's reading lights down there. Chloe's trying to climb up onto the bed if Mummy can get her up there. We have got a little desk here, which you get. I don't know if there's any more sockets. I think this is the only socket, isn't it, Rach?
Yeah, I think
so we're charging up our power bank and a camera down there and a phone. So it's a bit limited with plug sockets, so you will have to sort of like bring like a kind of multi-charger or maybe even a multi socket extender there. Got a ladder for getting up to the top bunks, space to put your coats, obviously a door where you can lock it. You've got like a light switch and what have you, and some sort of master switch which I think just turns everything off, maybe all the power. There is a bathroom, which I think, yeah, I don't know if it sounded like the toilet was going, but I don't think it is. Yeah, so we got like you get a mirror, you get a space to kind of stick your you know, your toiletries and what have you, and it's kind of got like an edge on it so it doesn't go off. It's like rails to stop it falling. It's got some shower gel, and there's a tap with a sink, a toilet brush, and I think there's toilet roll, isn't there? Yeah, there is toilet roll. I don't know if I think they just give you one roll. You've got a bin there which we have used to put in the toothpaste box. There's a shower here. It's actually quite, I think it's relatively spacious for a ship. You've got a shower there with a shower head, hair and body sort of like shampoo type stuff there for I'm guessing like shower gel combined with a shampoo, so that's pretty good. You get a mirror here as well, so like if you want to do your hair and stuff, I haven't got any, so it's not a concern for me. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's a pretty good cabin really, and it's the first time we've kind of been up in the sort of upper decks. We're usually down in the bottom decks when we stay on ships, you know, because it's usually a bit cheaper, and you know, you kind of get like you know, like lower center of gravity, but it's pretty cool in here. Chloe's enjoying sort of walking around. Last year when we traveled she couldn't walk about. She's now sort of moving about the cabin, and it's all kind of
literally just learned to roll over, and
she just rolled. Oh yeah, she'd only learned to roll over last time.
Last boat.
Yeah, because we went from Newcastle last year, so but yeah, this year we're going from Portsmouth to St Malo. I was just up on deck. It was really good. Saw like, you know, going away from the Isle of Wight. I think now the signal's dropped off from the Isle of Wight. It was working up until then. I did a quick Facebook post to say where I was. Yeah, so we just got to kind of get the room set up now for bed. It's almost like round about 10 o'clock now. I'm guessing that's like 11 o'clock French time, what it is. So we need to kind of get ourselves ready and sorted for bed. But yeah, not a bad room. I think the only thing is that you could do with more sockets really. There's only one socket, but like I said, if you bring like a kind of, you know, extender or some sort of like, you know, four-way socket or something and put an adapter on it. They are European sockets, so you'll need a European adapter for your British plugs. That is right in it, Rach? Yeah, so basically we've got an English charger plugged in with an adapter on it, so you need a European adapter, like a Schuko one, so make sure you get that. But yeah, pretty good. Emily is playing with her tablet, and you're looking forward to a nice night's sleep, Emily, are you? You can have a nice sleep here? Yeah? Yeah. So Chloe's just like pottering around and enjoying herself. It's all kind of a complete new experience to her, even though she has been on a boat before, she won't remember. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready for bed, and then I guess we're gonna have to be up quite early to see if we can grab breakfast in the restaurant again in the morning. I don't know if it's in the main restaurant or the self-service restaurant, or so we'll have to find out in the morning. But yeah, we're quite knackered now because we've been up since like about 4 something, so 4:30 for Rachel. Yeah, I think I was near 5, but yeah, we're gonna get ourselves sorted out and get to bed. We are standing outside the breakfast place. We thought we were going to be late for it, but it doesn't open until 5:45 British time, which is 6:45, and we are 5:44 British time. But it looks pretty good. It's back in the self-service restaurant area. Emily's getting quite excited by the looks of it about food. She keeps trying to point it all out. But yeah, so it looks alright in there from this we're just basically waiting now, but we're quite early really. Yeah. We genuinely thought we were late for breakfast, but it doesn't really start till 5:45 British time, so we got up pretty early for it. But we kind of need something to start off the day because we're going to be a long drive today, aren't we? So trying to get to like a little village outside of Geneva, which is in the French sort of side, so French side of the border, so it'd be a bit cheaper. But yeah, so we are just waiting to be let in now. We are at the breakfast area, so we've made it into the breakfast area. They've let us in now. It's only a minute basically that we were waiting, and yeah, it looks pretty good. We've got full English breakfast. Emily's got one. Hers is sausage, scrambled egg and beans, and some bread. And I've got the adults one, which has got sausage, bacon, beans, hash brown. There's toast and a tomato under there, along with some scrambled egg. I've got a cappuccino and a orange, so there's the orange. And I think the total of my one was €15.20. So basically, the breakfast was £8.50. The cappuccino was £3.40. And the orange juice was £3.30. So it's not a buffet style restaurant like what we had on the Newcastle trip, but it's kind of like self-service, and you kind of pick what you want. And, you know, it's not too bad. It's a pretty good price. I think it beats the price of the maybe of the Greek boat we went on. Yeah, it's just pretty good. Looking forward to trying it out. And we went on a Brittany Ferries before, and it was quite good food, so looking forward to it. Seems to be some sort of massive queue over there. I'll just switch the... Not sure what everybody's queuing for over there. Maybe I don't know if that's the breakfast queue. We were quite lucky if it was, wasn't it? Because we've got in. Maybe it's some sort of...
I think it might be a group.
Yeah, some sort of group of school kids by the looks of it.
Yeah, there was a load of school kids around.
Yeah, there were people hanging around last night on the boat, like at the back of the boat when I was out the back. Yeah, everybody was friendly and fine. Rachel's got full English as well. Chloe is sort of taking a bit of everyone's, aren't you? Yeah, you're having a nice time, ain't you, Chloe? Hopefully we won't be too tired today. We did have to get up a bit early because this boat gets in at 8 o'clock, and it's now... What time is it now, Rach? French time.
7:05.
7:05. So we haven't got long to kind of wolf this down and get going, really. Yeah. So apple juice for Rachel, I think there, or Emily. Which one's this for? Is this so that's Emily's drink, yeah. So black coffee, yeah. And Lawley is not having breakfast today.
He looks like he's a bit hungover.
He looks a bit hungover, but I think he's just been
maybe a bit seasick.
Yeah, I think he's just had a long life, to be honest, for a sort of lion cub. Yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna crack on with the breakfast. Nice view out the window of the sea. It's not too bad, you know. I don't know if we'll see land, not sure which side of the boat will be on, but I think we are sort of near the French coast now, because I think French mobile signals come in. So yeah, so we're going to eat the breakfast and get ourselves ready to get back down to the cabin, get everything packed back up and back into the car, ready for the rest of the journey. And we've basically got, this is the kind of first continental European side of the journey, so we'll be driving on to Geneva hopefully later, well, a little village outside Geneva on the in France, just before the Swiss border. So yeah, let's crack on and get this eaten, I think. I can safely say that was really nice. I have devoured mine. Emily's going a bit mad about hers. She's being a bit fussy at the moment for eating. I've eaten mine, no problem. Rachel is trying to feed Chloe some pear. Chloe's finished and she's sort of pretty keen on showing it now. Chloe, you're alright, Yeah, scrambled egg was lovely. It sort of like looks quite white, but it's really creamy and really nice, so definitely recommend that. The whole breakfast is really good. The hash browns taste really good. You know, I never sort of a big fan of those, but it tasted pretty nice actually. Yeah, so just got to get Emily to eat her breakfast now, and then we'll be hopefully heading back down to the cabin, get ourselves ready and jump in the car. And I just had a look on the sort of like sat nav, and we're sort of skirting down the French coast a bit, so I'll just show you out the window so you can sort of see, maybe you can see in the distance that there's the French coast there. It's just a kind of little bit that juts out before Saint Malo. So if I get up the app, so I just did it with my sat nav basically. I need to zoom out to where we are. I can do. Here we go. So this is where we are, I think. So basically you can sort of see we're going down the side of a little bit of coast that juts out, and we're heading towards Saint Malo. Quite a cool feature. I didn't expect the sat nav to be able to sort of show. That's the first time Sigic's actually been useful, I think. And it's telling us we're going 34 kilometers an hour in a 90 zone. So I don't know if it's 35 now. Yeah, so yeah, the speed limit apparently is 90. It's not a marine sat nav, so no idea why why it's telling us what the speed is. Maybe it thinks that's the closest road, I'm not sure. But yeah, so we are making our way to the port, and it looks like we're not too far away basically, so we need to kind of finish up here, get down, get sorted and get back in the car, I think.